Mahesh, I won't say welcome, I will say welcome back 2 years later, once again on Z Connect.
Thank you so much. How sweet of you, and really thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Well, the last time we met, we had a brief discussion about your journey, your music. You even sang for us. But this time we've got you back on the show for a little longer because we are going to talk to you in depth about music and in different aspects.
Yes.
And this is going to be showcased to our audience across a series of episodes.
Yes.
Right? So we're starting off with our first one today, our first session with you about music. And so starting off with the first question, sometimes when a song just comes on and it just takes us back to certain memories, makes us nostalgic. Sometimes it just uplifts our mood, makes us feel good. So is it that, it genuinely impacts our body and our mind? Or is it that we are just very emotionally attached to our playlist? How does this work?
Sure. First and foremost, I think the most happiest thing about me is we struck a chord and there is a resonance, and now I'm here for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So this is a function of sound. मेरे गुरुजी कहा कहते हैं कि हर जगह की एक आवाज़ होती है और उस आवाज़ में अगर आप ढल जाओ और रेजोनेंस क्रिएट किया जाए तो you can do wonders.
Yeah.
But the understanding is how are you able to resonate with the frequency of that particular place. That is the most important thing. So emotionality is a function of the person who's there in that particular place, whichever the place he must be in.
True.
Consuming the sound. Very important, whether he's in India, he's in Middle East, in any other country, European country. It's a function of sound that they consume, which is there into their DNA system.
Correct.
In terms of culture, it could be habit, it could be through, you go to a lounge or you go to any kind of, cinema halls, the consumption of thing happens, music happens, sound happens.
True.
So that's how you get yourself solace. Some people get solace probably just listening to an azan or an omkar, or somebody even if they know classical or they don't know classical, but the frequency hits them. It could be a lounge, it could be a discotheque where they are getting that frequency, and probably that will help them. So it is a function of the place.
Oh, right. Okay. So Mahesh, like I was talking about how music just impacts our mind, our memories, our body. Tell me, like when we listen to some song, it just kind of we feel that it's healing us. So what is the impact that it's causing there, or is it just that we are so used to listening to our playlist that the minute it turns on, we are like, yeah, this song is going to make us feel better, or there really something happens in the body with listening to it?
So classically or even by research, it is proved that when there are some certain sounds which we hear, your brain emits endomorphins, neurons, okay? Yeah. And it also reduces your cortisol levels, which are your stress hormones. So that could be subjected to the consumption of the sound.
Right.
Okay. And so if you like to hear classical, that can cool you down.
Yeah.
The stress levels can come down.
Yeah.
If you like to, like for example, the other day I heard Tamanna Bhatia saying that these days the mommies really love my song Aaj Ki Raat.
Yeah, I heard that.
You saw, wherein she says that the kids, it helps the kids to eat the food.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the kid may not know that it's based on Rag Darbari, but it's just
soothing them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Actually, and of course children also, it helps because they're seeing such vibrant colors on screen, and the movement and all of that. So
it's a function of so many things. Absolutely.
Right. But tell me, what happens in our brain when we listen to a melody? How does it really soothe us, calm us down? Is there a science behind it for that vibe shift that happens?
So let me go a little more deeper into this. Is inherently there is a sound we resonate with.
Yeah.
The moment a child is born, there is a frequency inside the sound. कबीर कहते हैं कि सबसे पहले जब बच्चा पैदा होता है तो रोता है. अगर रोता नहीं है तो उसको रुलाया जाता है, क्योंकि उसी से आपको पता चलता है कि the kid is alive. But the journey from Rona to Hasna is what is our life. And hence, as we go on growing, some songs, some things which we like, it gets onto our head, and then that soothes us. It could be anything for that matter. In fact, the science is about people understanding कि in इस जगह के लोगों को ये अच्छा लगेगा, तो वो शायद consume और अच्छा होगा. So that's the science.
Right, got it. Understood the science. But do you, in your mind, or do you have like a list of any kind of rags or any scale or harmonies that you feel are really used to heal, or do they make you feel better?
Yes, there are two things to it. One is even before we start singing, what we do is we work on Omkar. Omkar is Akar, Ukar, and Makar. And if you go back to the classical Indian mythology, it's Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh.
Yes.
So if you practice that itself, you are completely devoid of all the negative emotions, thoughts, or whatever things that you will be having. So that's the first and foremost way of a riyaz session. कि आप ओमकार से शुरू कीजिए, तो your brain will be tuned to that frequency, and all your energies will be now that you've cleared your mind with this ओमकार, now आप उसमें रंग भरिए कि किस तरह के गानों का आप रंग भर सकते हैं. So now what happens is the moment your brain is एक कोरा कागज बन गया है, अब यहाँ से आप उसको कैसे भर सकते हैं. So for example, for heart chakra there is something called Rag Durga, which activates the heart chakra.
Sure.
And then you are able to, heart is the only place which pumps the entire, blood to the entire body. Absolutely. So Rag Durga is something which is really activates your heart chakra. People who want to be a little more, specifically with their heart health, the Rag Durga is something they should subscribe to. And then the second aspect, I will not, there are so many things to it, but I'll quickly touch upon is Sahasrara. That is the crown chakra. And it's the Rag Darbari, which really activates the crown chakra. And you can absolutely feel that there is no thought inside your head. And when there is no thought inside your head, you can create from that space. And from that space, it's actually you. It's you means you're devoid of inhibition, you're devoid of judgments, you're devoid of so many things. And to get to that space, it takes time.
Yeah.
But yes, as I said, there are different ragas which will activate different chakras. And hence that will also shift your mood. And of course, healing happens through that.
Wonderful. So then in that case, do you think that music can actually replace therapy for some people?
Yes, it can. There has been scientific, evidences seen, but only thing is it's not been generic, or there is not a standardized format across the world.
Right.
That's one of the hindrances that you
It
can.
works differently for different people, right?
Absolutely. So probably something which works for this part of the world may not. So we need to take case to case basis. But yes, it helps. Why? How it helps, or to whom it helps? Like somebody is having migraine, and if he's able to listen to specific ragas for that particular chakra, that migraine can go off.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I must try this.
Oh, you? Okay.
I am a migraine patient.
Okay. So Rag Yaman is for Mooladhar chakra.
Okay.
So that is very specific to certain types of chronic diseases. It really works wonders with that. So migraine is one. There could be even depression. If you are a depression patient, there are certain instruments like a sitar. It elevates your mood. You will see sitar in a lot of motivational music. That's one. So, or even for that matter, if somebody is, what's that say, autism. So if a child is autistic, that also could be, because what happens is autism is not about just he is something like that, because he's able to sense it very clearly.
Right, right.
So he's so beautiful in sensing things that every instrument that is, it's been sensed.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you absorb all the things, that could be a issue in the brain. सब कुछ हम assimilate नहीं कर सकते.
Correct.
You have to कुछ चीजों को आपको ये भी करना पड़ता है. So probably even autistic people can be.
Yeah, so it can definitely heal and be therapeutic, and also replace therapy for a lot of people. Right. Perfect. Mahesh, I think this was wonderful. So before we close this session, Mahesh, we would like you to sing a song which can be therapy for me and for many others.
Absolutely. I spoke about Rag Darbari,
Yeah.
and Rag Darbari is for the crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra. So I would like to hum something in that raga for first for myself, and of course, I'm sure, I hope everybody likes it also. Na 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 Gajananam bhutaganaadisevitam kavitta jambhubala sarapakshitam उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पाद पंकजं गणपति आयो रे लाल घर गणपति आयो रे.
Wonderful. This is Rag Darbari. It's amazing. I felt good listening to it, and I wished it could just go on. Thank you so much, Mahesh. This was a little session on the healing power of music. But next week we are going to be back with some more talk, but that's going to be on an entirely different topic about music, about singing, of course, but this is going to get more technical, and this will be with some practical insights for singers out there. So join us then.
Thank you.